And welcome back everybody to Let's Play Sonic Origins Plus. In the last episode, we went through Ice Cap Zone, probably my favorite zone in Sonic 3. I love the music in that zone. Unfortunately, we're playing a version that doesn't have that version of the OST, but I digress. Yeah, so we got through Ice Cap Zone. I really like that zone. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking on the last zone of base Sonic 3 before we head into the Knuckles and Knuckles part of the game. So without further ado, let's head on to Launch Base Zone. Music here kind of sounds triumphant. Launch Base Zone Origins is... I've listened to the Genesis versions of these songs, so it's really I'm having a hard time getting used to these songs, but at least Launch Zones kind of fits a little. I don't know, man. You know, that's what I get for dealing with that. But yeah, there's literally a special stage right underneath the beginning here. You got little alarm things here. You can Orbinauts here. Every time you pass the alarms, little bird badniks will come out and start attacking you. Oh yeah, that's right. Since I already collected it, it won't respawn. That's okay. But yeah, there's a special stage right here if you haven't gotten all the Chaos Emeralds yet. But yeah, Launch Base Zone is the kind of like the bay area of this area here. Kind of has little chutes and everything. Had a little warp area. Okay, Sonic, get in there. Jeez, little warp chutes that kind of just transport you to another part of the level. You can kind of see it. The Death Egg is back in the background. Yeah, they're repairing the Death Egg. It's like, what do I teach you, old man? How many times do we have to teach you this, old man? I'll break your stuff. Yeah, Eggman's rebuilding his Death Egg here at Launch Base Zone. These little things here are kind of weird. It's like little security bots. You see that red door there? It's kind of closed, blocking or hindering our progress here. But we just have to defeat this Among Us over here and kind of just, bring the door down. After a while, you just have to, break down that security thing and then make the door go down. We got little badniks that shoot lasers. I can't believe I said that. I didn't even get cringe when I said that either. I was like, destroy that little Among Us. I was like, yeah, I know. It looks like Among Us. I didn't know what to call it. It looked like Among Us. What can I say? One thing, you can go on top of this pipe here, but you can also go inside it, and I always like going inside that chute there. You got little, bumpers there that kind of spring load you over there. You got little frogs here with giant hammers, or hammer arms, spinning in a Morning Star, flail things, whatever they want to call it. Their arms are basically flails. So we're just gonna keep on going as fast as we can through here. I like going really fast in Launch Base. It's really neat when everything's going just right, so you can just blast through this zone. It's really cool. I haven't really even used Supersonic that much. I guess I could use it. This drum here, it's gonna kind of act like the one in Carnival Night Zone. Just kind of have to keep running along the path here. It's gonna spin you around and everything. You just jump in here into the door to make the foreground go disappear, and you can actually see inside here. But yeah, Eggman is repairing the Death Egg here, and we kind of have to stop him. But yeah, these Orbinauts it's so nice to be able to kill those Orbinauts with an instant shield. It's not like Sonic 1 where you just had to take a hit in order to kill them. You break them with your invincibility. I say that, and that Orbinaut's in a really, really pickle spot there. I'm gonna jump into these little Ferris wheels. I like these Ferris wheels that we're jumping on. Really neat. Destroy another Among Us. I know that's not the name of the thing. It's just the name of the game. Everybody memes on it and says Among Us. But yeah, the little crewmate from Among Us. I actually have never played Among Us. Talking about it, but I've never actually played that game. But then again, I don't have enough people in my friend group to play it, because, you know, that game you kind of need a lot of people to play, and I don't really like playing multiplayer games with randos in general. I don't know, I just don't like playing randos on multiplayer anymore. I'm gonna play a multiplayer game, I'm gonna be playing it with my friends, mostly. Yeah. Oh, one thing here, a little trick here you can do, if you're, for whatever reason, if you're playing on the Genesis version, you could just stay here in this alarm, and the birds keep coming. And you can just spin dash, and they'll just keep, you know, going into your hitbox and dying. And eventually, you can grind out lives doing it this way. If you're short on lives at this point, you can. I think they fixed that in the Origins version, namely because you don't really have lives in the Anniversary Edition anymore. So, yeah, you can use that to your advantage if you're trying to rack up lives, because the point value keeps doubling every time an enemy jumps into you. So that's a little cool little Easter egg. I wouldn't call it an Easter egg, it's an exploit. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that's what you could do in order to rack up more lives if you're playing the regular Genesis version. My friend SexDude26 taught me that, actually. Thank you, Marley. So yeah, I didn't know you could actually do that until he told me in one of my videos that I did back in the day. It's like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Man, perfectly placed sentry right there. I guess I just walked right into it, but that's all right. Okay, we're getting, yeah, launch base is kind of one of the longer stages in Sonic 3 base. The stages are kind of meaty in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but they're not as meaty in the base Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles stages are kind of long, and we'll get to that when we get to that part of the game. But launch base is definitely the longest zone, I would have to say, in base Sonic 3. I keep saying base Sonic 3 because, yeah, it's just this whole thing with Sonic 3 is just weird, you know. Sonic 3 is just half of the complete game, and Sonic Knuckles is the other half. It's kind of weird, I know, but that's just how they release these games. And I know that they meant to make these games like a whole game, but the game was just too ambitious and too big, so they kind of had to do it this way, which I'm fine, because it had like the coolest way in order to transfer your save data basically to the game. And like over the years, I noticed like a lot of games had like cool ways in order to transfer your save data in order to continue the game in sequels. Like my favorite game, Golden Sun, you have a password system to basically transfer your character info that you had from the first game to the second game. And then I have like, I'm trying to think of another one, like you can transfer your save data from like Mass Effect 1 to like Mass Effect 2 and 3, continue your character build, all three games. That's kind of neat. I really like when games do that, because it kind of shows you that you care, that you care about continuing the story in a way. So, and you want to keep playing with that character. Hi, Eggman. Where are you going with that box, Eggman? What's inside the box? What's in the box? What's in the effing box? Hi, Knuckles. You weren't in the box, were you? No, it's just that bomb. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Knuckles will come down and start destroying this building for whatever reason, committing domestic terrorism. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's Eggman's base. It's like, what domestic terrorism? What am I talking about? Anyways, get out of here, Eggman. He's gonna release that box, and it's gonna have the mini boss in here. This boss is kind of, if you just, you know, damage boost your way into it, it's really not that hard. After like 3 hits, he loses one of his arms. He has 2 arms that spin around, and you get closer and closer. You just kind of have to watch your opening in order to hit him. But if you have rings, it's really not that hard. If you're playing the Knuckles version of this, and I'm still debating if I'm going to show that playthrough off or not. This mini boss, you'd be fighting 2 of them. Kind of weird. This music in Launch Base Zone Act 2 is kind of odd. I don't know how to describe it. Launch Base 2 OST and Origins is weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not entirely bad, it's just, I don't know if it fits this zone. But again, like I said, I played this game millions of times, but I'm just so used to the other versions of the music. I get it. There's mods if you're playing on like PC version of Origins, you can mod the old music back in. That was like one of the first mods they added to this game, was putting the old music back in because everybody, you know, hated the change. But yeah, it's just, I'd rather not. I don't like playing games. I mean, like, there's certain games I don't mind putting mods because I know some of the mods in certain games is a quality of life improvement more than anything. I like those kinds of mods, but I'm not an avid PC player that much. I usually play on console, I know. I don't play PC games that much, but yeah. But yeah, that's one thing you can do if it really bothers you if you're playing Origins on PC. One of the first mods that came out for that game was changing the music in Sonic 3. Well, this part right here is kind of cool. If you come up here, there's this pipe here. If you spin dash right through it, you break right through it. And if I remember correctly, isn't there water coming through? No, I guess that's later, I'm thinking of. Yeah, you could break that little, like, column there. Gotta watch out for the fire spitters here. Go through the tunnel. Oh, there's an Among Us. Gotta destroy it. There we go. Oh, man. That was stupid. I shouldn't have killed it, because I got locked myself out of ring boxes. But it caused me, I can go down here now, so I can keep advancing into the zone. Act 2's kind of neat in a sense, because, you know, we're above the Bay Area. We're kind of like dry land. Here in Act 2, we're kind of submerging underneath the Bay Area of Launch Bay Zone. I think that's kind of cool with all the interconnectivity of the pipelines and everything running into the base and everything. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's one. Oh, this is the part I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's water right there that'll shoot you all the way through the pipes here. Whee! Going through the pipeline. Water pressure and everything. You can just jump right here. This is kind of neat. You can use, this is laser field. So you kind of have to get through that real quick without taking damage. I'm invincible, so that makes sense. Kind of good placement of invincibility there. That capsule is a very good placement. We're gonna keep going through here, and eventually, over here, I don't want to use Supersonic on the stage because there's gonna be a reason. Mainly because we're about ready to, I mean, we're in Act 2 of Launch Bay Zone. Ah, well, phooey, I lost my rings. That's alright, I can't go into Supersonic anymore. But we're kind of getting towards the end bosses of Sonic 3, and the bosses of Launch Bay Zone it's kind of a long boss fight, not gonna lie. This is what I was talking about, why this zone is kind of the longest zone in the game, because this was the finale of Sonic 3. Once you beat this zone, you beat base Sonic 3. Now, granted, this is the only halfway point in this version of the game, but still. Oh, hey, look, it's a special ring. I never even knew that special ring was there. Can I even get that? Tails? Come on, buddy. How do I even get that? How do I get that guy? Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Can I kill that Orbinaut, maybe? No, I can't go through there. Okay. Well, that's okay. But there's a special ring over there. I don't know how you get it, but eh. Alright, we're at the boss here. There's 2 checkpoints, as weird as it is right there. They're like right next to each other. I've never seen 2 checkpoints right next to each other. I'm actually gonna get the fire shield. The fire shield will probably be good here. I say probably. But we're actually, no, this is actually a terrible idea because, well, no, we're not gonna touch water. This boss here, Eggman's gonna come up here. And after this, he's gonna start shooting cannonballs. You can use the little platform in order to hit him. It'll alternate between below the platform or above it. So, I mean, this is easy. You can just hug this little platform and just keep wailing on him. But you know, he has a weight, like a height limit. You can actually tag him. It's not that hard, but we're not done yet. You see a little eggmobile here. You can jump right in it. And we just fly on with this eggmobile. You hear Knuckles the same. It's like, hey, Knuckles, what you doing on that pillar, buddy? Oh. You think it's funny, huh? Well, unfortunately, looks like you're gonna be losing your footing here. Ah! He falls in the water. Yeah, the launch base is launching. And a giant spaceship is preparing its launch sequence here. And just keep on flying. This is all automatic, by the way. I'm not controlling this. I do like the backgrounds of this segment here. Eventually, we're gonna fly onto this platform here. And jump right off. And now we're going to be fighting the second phase. Eggman's in this giant rocket ship that's gonna be shooting laser beams like every like three or 4 seconds. But you wanna be careful because he does have like a little electric ball flying around him, so you be careful of that. It's really hard to spot. But yeah, that's how you avoid it. And eventually, you know, this boss, again, doesn't seem too hard. You just kind of just keep wailing on him. And eventually, you just destroy it and then completely get rid of him. But in Sonic Origins, we're fighting a third boss. This is Big Arm. Big Arm would be the final boss in Sonic 3. But if you're playing Sonic and Knuckles, he's weirdly absent. Big Arm is probably the hardest boss at this point. Eggman has this giant spike head piece on top of the mobile, so you can't attack it from normally. But you can attack it via the side. You come over here and you just aim it ever so slightly when he's coming around. You can kind of just hit him in the face, basically. That's enough to give you a hit on him. Big Arm, whenever he comes swooping around, he will grab. Actually, I'm gonna let him do it because it's kind of a cool animation. You just kind of have to watch out for the spikes here. I'm just gonna let him grab me. Come on. There we go. He's gonna grab you, and he's gonna ground pound you into the ground. So that's how you gotta be careful. Just don't jump into his arms because it's easy to get caught in his little arms here. But yeah, this is the final boss of Sonic 3. I like Big Arm. I think Big Arm is a cool boss. If you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles like normally on Genesis and not the Origins version, this boss is surprisingly absent. I don't know why they cut him, but in Origins they put him back in, which is nice. I'm very happy they did because this boss is fun. I love Big Arm. And plus the music is absolutely great. I love Big Arm's music. If you're playing the Knuckles playthrough of this game, Big Arm is actually in the stage too. So I don't know why they didn't do that, but Tails destroyed Big Arm for us. Thanks, buddy. I didn't know we were that close to beating him, but thanks for the assist, buddy. We beat Big Arm. And now the platform has detached itself from the rocket ship. But we got through Launch Base Zone and thus completed Sonic 3. As you can see, Death Egg is falling out of orbit. After a failed launch, we stopped the launch. Death Egg is like, no, my plans, you came up and scrapped them. And oh yeah. And we're going into Sonic 3 or Sonic Knuckles portion of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Mushroom Hill Zone. So next episode of Let's Play Sonic Origins Plus, we're going into Mushroom Hill Zone of Sonic and Knuckles. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be putting up original launch base music like I did the other two zones, so you guys can listen to that. See you guys next time.